Hi, I'm sorry for the delay in starting this, and this is going to be the first post I've done this way in this class. Usually I do a welcome video, and a couple of things came up. We couldn't get that done today or before the class started. And then I will try and do a couple other videos. There should be YouTubes and videos for all lessons that you're going to do, either in SimNet or in Blackboard. If you have any questions, don't just drag on doing something. You can contact me. So today what I want to do is, a number of people have had a couple of questions on SimNet. It seems like it goes really smoothly. By far the majority of people, the vast majority of people are not having any problem with it. But sometimes we get a little bug and then we just can't get by it. So this lesson is to try and make sure that everybody is on the right page with SimNet. When you start doing a SimNet assignment, when you click on my McGraw-Hill's assignments, it will come into SimNet. SimNet is McGraw-Hill's product. You should get, as the first page that comes up, a page with tiles that look like this. Altogether, there are 3 colors of tile. Orange for SimBook, blue for projects, and red for exams. There will only be 4 exams altogether in this semester. Those are not scheduled yet. When I have the exams ready, I will put those in and have a date. In here, this says that there are 3 SimBook assignments that you should have completed and turned in by now. There are 2 projects that should have been turned in by midnight. A week from last midnight, you should have these 2 done and these 2 projects done. Now, you should still be able to turn these in, and what should happen is if you click on SimBook, it will then ask you to open SimBook. And this tells you about the chapter. There are learning objectives here, a total of 7. When you click the arrow, you go to the first learning outcome, 1.1. When you move down the page, you will come to a section. You will go through here where you can learn about the SkyDrive, learn about all the things I want you to know. But then, at some point in time, and these are put at random places in the book, there will be a project for you to do. You need to go through and at least go through here to see this. Many people don't know what Backstage View is. They've never heard of it. They'll see that reference and they'll say, oh, what's that? I don't know anything about it. Well, it tells you about it. So it's up to you whether you want to read this. If you know everything already, and you think you should have an A in this class and shouldn't waste your time on it, then you don't have to waste a lot of time. Just go down to here, go to Let Me Try, and if you get it right, you're done. That's all you have to do. Some people aren't sure at all how to do this, so you would click on Show Me. Show Me then will bring up a screen here.
Click the Help button.
They will talk about it and explain it.
The Application Help dialog box opens. In the search text box, type in keywords for your search and press Enter or click the search button. A list of related articles appears in the dialog box. Click a link to display the article in the dialog box.
So you can go through as much or as little of the Show Me as you want. Guide me as you do it, and then if you do Let Me Try, it will start the project. Now, if I do Let Me Try, I go through and I have to click the help button. I have to do something else. So that was correct. I click again to go to the next step. I then have to continue doing that. If I do it wrong, and when I'm done, I can save it or not save it. Save it. So it's wrong. I can't continue. So what I have to do is, how do I get out? If I close it here, I go back, and this keeps a record of how many of these let me tries I complete. When I go here, I go to the next learning objective, and then it has a let me try right at the start. You need to at least go through every page to find the let me tries. My requirement is that you must look through the book. Okay? When you are done with that, with doing the this, then you click on the X button here, and do I want to exit? Yes, I want to exit. That should then bring me back here to the sim book, and that's not correct. Hold on. What should happen is, when you click that X and it closes the book, it should come back to your account. Mine, because I have the professor account and the student account, I don't see it exactly the same as you do. So hopefully you're back to this page. You can then, now in the sim book, it's only let me tries, no projects. If you want to do those, I don't have the files set there to download or anything else. You'll have to work on those by yourself. The project you do is here. In here, it has all the files you download. Best Practices tells you how to determine your version of Office, how to check everything out. You should do the Best Practices first. Check that out and make sure everything is correct on the computer you're using. Then there are instructions for Office for Windows and for Mac 2011. Okay, this version should run on both. Does not necessarily run on older versions of Windows. When you run this document, you will open it in Word. When you then go into Word and it comes up, you enable the editing, in my case, and this shows me the file the way it's supposed to be. Now I can change the size of that and close this one. So now I've downloaded the file, I've opened up in Word. And then you need to look at the instructions. Okay? So if you're doing it in Office for Windows, that is here. So I can open that up. And again, I can make that a different size so I can have that along with the Word document both open. Word document and the Adobe Reader document. I can have those both open at the same time. We then go through Open Brochure 1 Start File. That's the one I've got here. Click the Enable Editing button, and then we go through and put your name, the file name. We follow these instructions over here. We do that on here. Excuse me. When you are done, you will save the file, and you will upload it back into save the file and close the document. Upload your saved project file and submit it for grading. So you're then back here to SimNet. You then upload your file and you would submit it for grading. It will grade your file when you are done with that, and I'm not going to go into that right now. You can go to grades. In grades, when this is completed, it will tell you your grade, and it will also give you information about what you got wrong. You may correct it and resubmit it. These first assignments here, if there's a problem with that with grading, I'll take a look at possibly doing some grade adjustment. But everything is preset in here so that you will lose 10% if it's submitted a minute late. I think it's 10%, whatever I put on the syllabus. And then later on, it will lose an additional percentage the later it gets. But you do have quite a bit of time to turn this in. Okay, I'm going to stop now, and then we will see about doing this later. If you have any questions, or you would like to do me to do a different video, or have me redo this one, please send me an email address or email message. Thank you.